want to find Beth. Our goal is to find Beth. Reading the file, it was a case that really intrigues me, and I believe it's a case that can be and will be solved eventually on where she's at. Robert Rodriguez, and I'm a detective with the Chicago Police Department, and I'm assigned to the cold case unit of the Police Department Detective Division.
My name is Irene Veloz, and I'm Elizabeth's mother.
Genevieve Veloz, and I'm her niece.
The case is initially a missing persons investigation involving a 28-year-old female by the name of Elizabeth Veloz. She was last seen alive in July of 1992, and she hasn't been heard from or seen since July of 1992. The Chicago Police Department took a missing persons report from her mother and sisters, and there was an extensive search for her, and it's as if she's vanished, and no one's heard from her or seen her since that night. She was last seen leaving a bar in the southeast side of the city of Chicago with a couple of male subjects, and that's it.
You know, there's no end. I mean, if we knew she was gone, we could, you know, have some kind of a ceremony, you know, and put a little end to it. If we knew she was alive, it wouldn't make any difference how or where we'd bring her back.
We've been holding on to hope for so long that I think for all of us, we just want to bring her home. No matter what the circumstance, we just want to bring her home because she belongs at some peace with us, you know, and for us too, for us to have peace.
Said there was an extensive search for her on the southeast side, an extensive search for her on East Chicago, Indiana, near the harbor area of East Chicago, and she's never been found. And our focus now, today, presently, is to try and find Elizabeth, dead or alive. We want to find her.
She's not here anymore. I don't think so. Like I said, she was close with the whole family, and she'd contact somebody somehow.
And right now, we're going to head over to the bar where she was last seen leaving. Over here, it's a neighborhood. It's called the East Side. For the locals over here, that's what we call it. We call it the East Side.
She was going out with some friends of hers, and they went to a bar, girls and boys, and, well, girls and young men, and she never came back.
This is the area where Jocko's bar was at, and this is where Beth was last seen leaving the bar in the company of 3 males. And that's Ewing Avenue. The stoplight up there is Ewing Avenue, and this is where she left and then went towards her home, which is at 99th and Ewing. And like I said, it's the last time that she's ever been seen or heard of since that night, July of 1992. This is the area that the family went to door, knocking on people's doors, handing out flyers, asking for help, wanting to know if they had seen her.
Even in the housing project, they got so used to us that one lady says, you know, she says, you shouldn't even bother to put them up. The minute you put them up, somebody tears them down. And I told her, but you know, in the tearing down, somebody might recognize her. But nothing.
I think the biggest thing for us is that if someone knows something, that they find it in their heart to say something to someone, an authority of some type, because no family, I don't care what race, what religion, what anything, they shouldn't have to go through this. No one should ever have to be without someone that they love under these circumstances. It should never happen. I'm
convinced that the somebody out there knows exactly where Beth is at. Whether she's alive or not, at this point, we just want to find her. And it's a shame that nobody has cooperated enough to put this family at peace about what happened to Beth.
You just say a prayer every day.
I mean, I hope she's out there. You know, I don't want to think. I don't want anyone to think that I'm I know that it's. I know that she's dead, but I think common sense tells you that she's gone, and we need to find her. One way or another, we need to find her.